Evening and welcome to Fox House Creations, where tonight, as I said, we are going to be working on food with polymer clay and some other things. Pastels. Let me show you. Chalk pastels. There's pretty much every color of every kind of sort of food we would want in here. We're going to dress up some food with some of this. We're going to paint it. And I do believe I forgot my paintbrushes, guys. I'll jump up there and get those here in just a second if I don't already have some here, and I don't. So hold that thought. I'll be right back. All right. Paintbrushes, and this is mostly so that you can decorate your food. You won't need this many for sure, but they're just nice for when you're picking up the chalk pastels. And you can get your paintbrushes for this sort of thing from Dollar General. And so we will scrape these, because I don't know if it's going to pick up that easy or not. These are brand new. I haven't used them. But we'll scrape them and we'll pick it up, and we'll be, hopefully if we get done tonight, we'll be painting a turkey with those and some clear nail polish. Somewhere up here I have clear nail polish. If not, I'll get it while I'm uploading. But with keeping in mind polymer clay, paper clay, paper mache, salt dough, the cheap Play-Doh that you get from the Dollar Tree just will work. The only thing, if you're doing it with the salt dough or Play-Doh, is you have to make it larger because it shrinks when it dries. So you got to keep that in mind. So if you're not careful and you're making a turkey, it will suddenly become a chicken. So also, you don't have to have a lot of expensive tools. You can use a toothbrush for texture. I had sent out a list earlier today to have crumpled up aluminum foil, and I did not bring that, but hopefully I don't need it. If not, I'll grab it. These trowels, they're you can get these with a set of paintbrush from the Dollar Tree. So this is all relatively inexpensive. Here's yet another trowel that you can pick up. And a lot of times when you're picking up paintbrushes, these tools come with it. Here is another toothbrush. So when I go to get my teeth cleaned, I save my old brush. Ew, gross, right? But I disinfect it. I soak it in Clorox water overnight, and voila, you have a textured brush. Here's another one, and it's a little stiffer than the others. I'm going to guess this was probably a toothbrush that was purchased for braces, because they ask you to get a square toothbrush for braces. A lot of this stuff, again, freebies with paintbrush sets. I was lucky, and I'm going to let you guys in a little secret. If you start telling people, your friends, your family, relatives, co-workers, what it is you're collecting, they'll start picking up stuff for you. I have friends that get stuff at yard sales and just give it to me, and I said, what I owe you? Nothing. It was 50 cents, or nothing. I got it for $1. It was nothing. I got it for $0.25. Same thing. And I'm going to tell you, what does this look like? This looks a lot like a plastic knife that you get with plastic knives, forks, and spoons, which would work. I have a lot of these, which I use when I'm making things. These I got there for doing your nails, but I got them on eBay. I find a lot of my stuff on eBay, and I have to tell you, I've been saving and collecting and picking stuff up for years. And it used to be that I was lucky enough to work 2 jobs in the summer and save my pennies and nickels and dimes to get some more pricier stuff. And I'm very lucky to have, very lucky and very grateful to have a husband who also helps me. The other thing, if you can get your hands on dental tools, if you have a friend that's taking clay in school, I guess it's clay in college, a lot of times they'll have the dental tools and they get them for like next to nothing, or you might find them. I lucked out. God rest the man's soul. He and his wife gave these to us. We just realized we lost him last year, but again, these are dental tools. His wife was into pottery and clay and was taking classes at a local university, and she had these and donated them to me. So a lot of this stuff, here again, there's that plastic butter knife. I think I got this one from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Don't remember, but that's where they all come from. Sandpaper is always good. Popsicle sticks are always good. These I'll show you what we're going to do with in the next video. So I'm just showing you some inexpensive tools. I also save all of my scraps. I don't get rid of any scraps. I probably have 10 or 15 bags of these. And these become molds. They become molds. They become like underneath parts. Say I want to make a sculpt toilet or something, and I just need to build around this so that the entire whatever it is I'm building isn't the bulk of the clay. So you save your scraps and they'll come in. You'll use them a lot. This translucent clay, I could probably clean this up with alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and use it again, because rubbing alcohol will take all of the marred stuff off of it. But I just have it in a bag. Here again, scraps. The good thing about polymer clay is that it will dry out, but it takes forever, and you can put a little bit of baby oil or some kind of oil in with it and get it going again, and steady as she goes. A little dab will do you, because that stuff gets slick pretty quick. Down here, I will probably be reaching down here often, because this is where my clay stash is, and things that I'll use are down there. So folks, while I'm uploading this video, get your stuff ready, and if you're going to sculpt or craft along, and then I'm going to switch to another camera up there somewhere. I'm going to switch to that camera, and that one takes forever to load. So I'm going to put up a real quick couple of videos tonight with my phone, and then I'm going to switch over to that, and you probably won't see that video until Friday. I'm hoping before, but possibly by Friday. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and upload this. While we're crafting the next video, we will be discussing tools and, inexpensive tools in greater depth. I tell you guys, take a walk. I know right now is not a good time. Many of us are in shelter in place, but when things improve, take a walk. Go to your local Dollar Tree or go online. You can do things online now and have them sent to you. Thing is, you got to buy them in bulk. But you can find other places, Dollar General, maybe Hobby Lobby, if I'm allowed to say that. They're a little more pricey than your Family Dollars and places like that. But look around. I mean, you're going to find it. You're going to find it, and when you start looking for it, it'll be there. One of my go-to tools is the extractor. I don't know if we'll be using this tonight or not, but you can use a cake decorating kit tips if you're real careful. They're kind of hard to use, but it is possible. I bought I didn't buy the extruder outright. I got it at a very discounted price. So look online, guys. Watch for the cheap deals, okay? I'm going to upload this. Happy crafting. I'll see you back in a few.